Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Agnes. Today we're going to read a poem that's included in Anne Sexton's Completed Poems. This one is for Sylvia Plath when she passed away. Anne wrote a poem for her, and it's called Sylvia's Death for Sylvia Plath. Oh, Sylvia, Sylvia, with a dead box of stones and spoons, with two children's, two meteors wandering loose in the tiny playroom, with your mouth into the sheet, into the roof beam, into the dumb prayer. Sylvia, Sylvia, where did you go after you wrote me from Devonshire about raising potatoes and keeping bees? What did you stand by? Just how did you lie down into? Thief, how did you crawl down alone into the death I wanted so badly and for so long? The death we said we both outgrew, the one we were on our skinny breasts, the one we talked of so often each time we downed 3 extra dry martinis in Boston. The death that talked of analysis and cures, the death that talked like brides with plots, the death we drank to, the motives and the quiet deed. In Boston, the dying rib in the cabs. Yes, death again, that ride home with our boy. Oh, Sylvia, I remember the sleepy drummer who's beat on our eyes with an old story. How we wanted to let him come like a sadist or a New York fairy to do his job, a necessity. A window in a wall or a crib. And since that time he waited under our heart, our cupboard. And I see now that we store him up year after year, old suicides. And I knew at the news of your death a terrible taste for it, like salt. And me too. And now, Sylvia, you again, with death again, that ride home with our boy. And I say only with my arms stretched out into that stone place. What is your death but an old belonging, a mole that fell out of one of your poems? Oh, friend, while the moon's bad and the king's gone and the queen's at her wit's end, the barfly ought to sing. Oh, tiny mother, you too. Oh, funny duchess. Oh, blonde thing. And that was a reaction that Anne Sexton had when Sylvia Plath committed suicide and she heard about it. And those two women knew each other, and actually Sylvia Plath was influenced quite a bit by Anne Sexton's confessional style poetry and noted that in her influences, so that they sort of did echo each other's work and created a new genre of poetry that they really mavericked, and it really spoke to the female experience in a new way that hadn't been done in the past. So I hope you enjoy that poem, and there'll be more. Thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe.